F1 News, Sky Sports pundit makes huge Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton claim Verstappen has been heavily criticized of late because of his aggressive driving style. The Dutchman collided with Hamilton in Bahrain, bringing an end to his race in just the second lap. The Red Bull driver followed his mishap up with another crash in China at the weekend, as a risky undertake forced Sebastian Vettel to drop from pole to 8th after both cars spun across the track. Hamilton has already called Verstappen a D-head this season for his crazy maneuvers, but Priestley believes his persona is one of the reasons the sport is so good. "You've got to look back at the season at the end and say, did it happen all season or was it just two races that happened to be next to each other?" said Priestley. "I don't want him coming down. He's a bit wild, he's a bit aggressive, but that's why we love Max." If you look back at all the incidents that went well for him in the last 3 years since he came into the sport, has been the highlight of F1. He and Lewis Hamilton, you could argue, have been the two standout characters and the most exciting drivers, and we don't want to temper that. "I don't want them to go away from China with the whole world pointing fingers saying you need to back off because he'll have it in his mind." Red Bull Junior driver Dan Ticktum also weighted his by giving his backing to his teammate. "I agree with him, I don't think he should change his driving style," said Ticktum. "What's very good to see is how quick he was to get out of the car and go and apologize to Sebastian. The professionalism is definitely there, I just think maybe he sometimes needs to be slightly less desperate."